Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome back. Sorry if I'm not as energetic in this video because right now it's 4 a.m. and I'm trying to not be very loud. But yeah, anyway, the topic of this video is going to be quite serious, and it is why you should not be investing in CSGO right now, despite what everyone is telling you. And we're actually going to look at examples, how items have performed in the previous years. We're going to look at the data. I'm not just going to tell you my opinion. I'm just going to show you what happened last year, because in Steam, that's a pretty good indicator of what is going to happen this year. Things do change around all the time, but not enough to make a difference. But despite the fact that the market is going to be on a downtrend for the next few months, flipping is still on the table. If you are profiting on Steam with flipping, then you should be safe, because flipping relies on selling fast, and if you buy an item, you should sell it fast, and then you have to reconsider if you want to buy it again, and that allows you to be more liquid and stuff like that. I'm only saying this because I know a lot of people following my channel, they are into flipping, and that's going to be very useful for them. But if you're new and you want to learn what is flipping and stuff like that, then check out this video. I made it recently. It's just a neat tiny tutorial. You might find it useful. There's also a giveaway I started in that video, and it's going to be active for another 9 days. Yeah, September 1 is the end date. So yeah, you should try that out if you haven't. So let's start with the actual video. We're gonna look at 3 types of items. First one is cases, the second one is collections, rare collections, stuff like that. Third one is play skins, right? Stuff that only goes up because players want to play with them and stuff like that. Here I selected a couple of examples, the clutch case and the glove case. These two have been in the game for a while, so we have plenty of data to look at. First of all, we're gonna go to the lifetime and go back to 1 year, and this is about it, right? Ever since August, the prices fell all the way till December 4th. That's when it was the lowest amount. Before that, it was pretty similar to what it is right now. You see this big chunk right here? Exactly the same thing happened just the year before, and then it just kind of plateaued, fell in price a bit till December 4th. So technically speaking, you should not have bought the item in that period. Okay, maybe that was an exception. Let's look at the clutch case. Let's go back 1 year, wherever that was. Okay, so this one right here was July, 13 months ago, so 1 year. It hit the peak at the end of July, and then it started going down till December when the operation was released, and then it started going up again. Okay, let's take one more case example. This one is the wildfire case, also has been in the game for a long time. You see this is July, last summer. Since then, it just went down in price till December, right? So we see a pattern here, right? It is what we should expect. Of course, it doesn't mean that the exact same thing will happen this year. For example, 2 years ago, we had a huge spike around October, so they could still rise, but the bottom was still in December. So if you were to buy around August, September and hold long term, you were still better off buying in December, right? You see what I mean? Now I wanted to select a couple of examples from CSGO collections that have really good skins at the top, and that would be, for example, the Rising Sun collection and the Cobblestone collection. And let's start with this one. For example, let's see what happened. So this right here is Lost August. It kind of peaked around August, and then it was the same price all throughout autumn till about December, when it hit actually a lower price than what it used to be. And it seems like the same thing the summer before that. August was pretty much the peak, then during around December that was the bottom. November, when the operation was released, that was pretty much the bottom of the market. Another example, the Hydroponic. Let's take a look. This right here was August last year, so it pretty much peaked, and in December the average was a tiny bit lower. After that it skyrocketed, but in that period right there, it did not move at all. It kind of went down a little bit. Let's go a year before that, and this is it right here. See, August 370, something like that. The average is pretty high. You go down to December and it's lower than what it used to be in August, showing that this is kind of a recurring pattern, not only for cases but for operation skins as well. Okay, now let's go to another third category of skins, which I think is also quite important. That would be play skins, and the play skins is generally stuff like skins that look good, skins that people that are not interested in investing, they buy these skins, and they have enough buying potential that they move markets, right? They actually are an important part of the game. So let's take a look at a couple of these things. For example, Neon Revolution, it has been in the game for a while. This right here was the summer sale. People could buy this item during that time, then sell it a few weeks later, make a profit. then it started going down again till December 4 when was the operation release. And then this year the summer sale came. I recommended people to buy play skins. A few weeks later, almost a month, prices went a tiny bit higher, they could sell them for a profit, and now it's going back down. And according to last year, the prices are going to keep going down, but last year I wouldn't say is as reliable because we did not have any major and stuff like that, so we have to compare it to even the year before that. And the year before that one shows that during the summer sale prices went down as well, but they continued going up throughout the major and stuff like that, and only then it kind of dipped because there was nothing to do, and it finally dipped a huge amount when the Operation Shattered Web was released. That's for the play skins. Okay, let's take another one. The Redline also has been in the game for a long time, so let's see what happened to this one. This right here is the summer sale from last year. It went down, it went up, and then it kind of plateaued till it was even cheaper during the Operation release. And then 2 years ago it went down during the summer sale, and then it kind of kept going up throughout August, September while there were some events, and then it went down, maybe not as much. So you can see that in this situation it was a tiny bit more profitable to buy during August, September. Looking at this, we can all agree that according to data, currently is a very bad time to buy. I would say the worst time of the year to buy. The best time being when the operation is released. Now, of course, there is no guarantee that we are going to have an operation, and then there are other events that will have an unknown impact on the game. Like for example, soon there could be a new case added to CSGO, new maps and stuff like that, a huge update. In October, we're gonna have a new major, new capsules, stuff like that. People are gonna spend money on that. We don't know how much that is going to impact the market, so we can't make 100% assumptions, but based on the past, we can clearly say that now is the worst time. And I think I've explained my point quite thoroughly, so I think that even people that are not very good at processing data or something like that, I think you will understand what I meant. So yeah, that is pretty much it. CSGO investing is still great, but right now it might not be the best time to do that. As I said, there are plenty of other ways that you can profit on Steam, which is not investing. There's other games, there's other methods, there's all kinds of stuff you can do, and investing is just a small tiny part. And if you can't do that, then probably you should take some time to learn about another way to make money on Steam and stuff like that. It's just a hobby that you can learn more about. And for example, if you have a small inventory but you have a bunch of time on your hands, then you should probably try flipping, which is basically buying items on the market and reselling them very fast for a tiny bit of profit, and then you build up like that. That's basically the whole idea. And I've made a ton of videos on it, but I would say this recent one, which I recommended at the beginning of the video, also you should really check it out if you're into flipping. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, then subscribe, because we could hit 10,000 subscribers very soon. If we could manage to hit that before New Year, I would actually be very happy. But yeah, I appreciate your guys' support. Thank you for watching. Have a nice rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.